to say this thing about her laugh. Kind of like, it's very cute, but it's also kind of like
repulsive even.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I saw one of the most anticipated movies of the year from A24. It's The Drama. I mean, I can't believe they did it. They took MJ and met up with Batman. Hell yeah. They play a happy couple that's engaged. It's a week before the wedding and something unexpected comes up and they're dealing with it. This movie is very good. It is very good. The editing,
oh, beautiful.
That makes the movie, the editing. The acting also is phenomenal. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, they kill it. They really kill. They really feel the tension, like really make you feel like they're a real couple dealing with this kind of horrifying anxiety. Also, the girl from Licorice Pizza, she kills it as like the villain. Basically, the main conflict of this movie is Zendaya drunkenly admits that she almost committed a school shooting back in high school.
I don't like where this is going.
And it really just kind of shakes him to the core. It's like you're about to be married for this person for the rest of your life. And he's kind of thinking the whole time, has she changed? Can I accept that she's changed? Or is she like a psychopath? Thinking that this terrible, potentially terrible thing could have happened through her, but she thinks it's okay, she's moved on. But it's him tackling with those thoughts like, has she actually changed? Who is she? Sort of deal. This movie really related to me because I'm actually engaged, and conflict, how it's told is really good. That ever since she told him that story, when he's thinking through their past moments together, he sees that girl, and it's told through a younger actress playing her. And I think it's told really beautifully. They don't explain it, they just show it, and I think that's how it should be done, and it's told effectively because of it. And when it shows the true events of Zendaya's younger self planning the school shooting, her practicing shooting, making like a manifesto, like a video, it's haunting. And you know, they don't shy away from the real effects. Like they don't play it for laughs. Like they tell it how it is, how, you know, terrible it is, how horrifying it is. And they explain that Zendaya's character, she's deaf in one ear. And so actually, because of her planning the school shooting, she actually, when she was shooting a gun, it bursted her eardrum and she went deaf in one of her ears. And man, I just think that's so effective because it really shows that's part of her is still there. You know, like she experienced that, and that part of that experience will always be a part of her because of that injury, because of that. So I think this movie is super effective, and in the end, it's some of the most like realistic cringe that happens because Robert Pattinson, he's so confused and, you know, he's like worrying about it when the wedding's coming up, and it's weirdly told, like he's so paranoid about Zendaya's character. With one of his coworkers, he like is about to like have sex with her, but he stops himself, and then he's even more like paranoid. And it's just really crazy, like how all this happens and you blink and it just happened, and he's just scared and he runs away. Like it's really effectively told. But in the end, the wedding kind of falls apart and they run away, and you know, you think that they're broken up. However, they meet up at a diner like they said they were after the wedding in the beginning, like, and they pretend to start over, which I thought, you know, it's a cute moment. You know, it's not realistic, it's not really, you know, whatever, but it's told really effectively. And you know, it really sticks with you. So, you know, I really like this movie. I think it's definitely one of the best of the year. However, did have some issues with it. You know, after thinking about it, the main kind of message and story, it didn't really stick as I thought it was gonna be. You know, since I'm going through this situation right now with being engaged and gonna get married soon, it just didn't really stick with me, because I'm just thinking like, okay, like why don't you just do this instead? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't really connect fully, which is kind of strange, but I just didn't. And especially the ending, like, you know, like this is giant buildup, like it's super intense, like how is it gonna end? And, you know, like, gosh, it just was kind of underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Like when your buildup is that big, you need to have a big payoff. But it just, you know, like I said, it ended mundane, whatever, you know, like, so yeah, that's kind of disappointing, especially how great the buildup was. But they could have had, playing into like Robert Pattinson's like paranoia, they had a vision of Zendaya's character shooting up the wedding, and they had like a glimpse of it with everyone in the wedding dead.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey.
I'm sorry, but that would have been, that would have, oh man, like they set that up like within the first, I swear, 20 minutes of the movie. And I'm like, damn, that got me freaking pumped for the end, because I'm like, damn, is it gonna end like that? And I guess that's part of the buildup. But yeah, I think that's why I was kind of disappointed. That's kind of my only critique with it. It's just the ending kind of disappointing. And the message is kind of just surface level, not really super deep, even though it's an interesting question, you know? Can you love someone even though you find something about them that kind of changes your thoughts about them? Like, it's, you know, it's a good question, but besides that, it's pretty surface level, which is kind of disappointing. But I gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. Like, I really enjoyed it, but just the ending, and like I said, the message kind of but it was really good. I highly recommend it, because man, it's really solid. But yeah, follow me on Letterboxd, guys, and I'll talk to you on the next one.
Do you want to start over?